The Emperor's Own. This is a game that I played quite some time ago now on the channel. It was almost an early demo for a game that's trying to be crowdfunded at the moment. It is a single-player, story-driven game set in Russia. You play as some army servicemen that are sent to go on a quest to try and find some clues of some goings-on that's been in this village. And as I was playing through, there was a lot to really enjoy about it. Okay, it was basic, but that's kind of expected for an early alpha. You can actually go and check the game out now on Steam. I think it's still free, where you can go and play the content that they have in so far. The characters are great. You might recognize some of the voice actors, specifically Tom McKay, who played Henry in Kingdom Come Deliverance. And this game takes a lot of inspiration from that title. It brings that single player narrative and really focuses on the story that's trying to be told. Not trying to add in loads of cool new features, massive battles, but intimate character details and learning how each person reacts and how they move throughout the world. I really can't wait to carry on following the development of this game and eventually, hopefully, when it gets a full release. But you know my opinion. Let's get someone else's opinion on this. This is a small clip from the podcast I released last week with the Kingdom Come Deliverance and Mafia YouTuber Sexy Biscuit. They have played the Emperor's Own and made some videos on it, and I wanted to get their proper and honest, brutal opinion on the game. Now, be aware, this game, as I've said, is still in the demo process, but that doesn't change the opinions right now. So if you guys want to go and check out the full episode with Sexy Biscuit, click the link in the description to go to the Resonant Deep Dive YouTube channel, or go on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, even Apple Podcasts, and you can listen to the audio directly there. But without further ado, let's hear Sexy Biscuit's honest opinion on the Russian Kingdom Come Deliverance, Emperor's Own. Today I have a very exciting sponsor. Don't you always watch YouTube videos and wonder, why do YouTubers always get early versions and copies of games? Well, now you can do the same. G-Round, or Game Round as it has come out, is a new platform where anyone can sign up and download testing indie games before their release, giving feedback to developers and interacting with other people talking about these games. You can sign up, download the launcher, and of course, choose which games you prefer. You can play around with them, test them out, see what you think about them, then fill in a survey or do a review afterwards, which will get sent to the indie developer so they can of course improve their game. It is something that I'm not sure why it hasn't happened before. It is great feedback for developers, and of course you guys get early games. So click the link in the description to find out more. I found it as well when I'm making a video, sometimes go a bit softer on the devs because I know how much hard work. But what is your actual honest opinion? Because my honest opinion is it's good, but very unpolished, I would say.
It's very unpolished.
It's very unpolished.
I thought it was a joke. I thought someone had made a Kingdom Come parody. I didn't realise. When you told me...
Now you say that.
When you told me, because you put me up, you put me onto this. I had no clue this game existed. And I was like, it's got Henry in it. And I was playing it, and that opening cutscene where they're all in that room, one guy sounds like he's a robot. There's a guy with glasses, and there's Tom McKay playing basically Henry.
Henry, yeah. Doing some whistling as well.
What is this? And then the part that had me in hysterics was the part where you go up to the chest, and he opens it, and he goes, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and I was like...
That terrified me. I was like, wait, what? Because it seems so out of place.
It's a chest, not a vault. Let's just break it open.
That sort of game that is about a time in history that wasn't exactly a nice time in history, let's say. And then all of a sudden he's making, what is it, the Zelda theme?
Yeah,
sound?
It's the Legend of Zelda opening chest. Yeah, that blew my mind a little bit, not only because it was so out of place. What was it? There was something I was going to say about it, because it was so... someone commented in my video, I thought that was you making the noise.
Yeah.
Someone thought it was me doing the Zelda thing. And I was like, no, that was in the game. That was Tom McKay. Just so mind-blowing. I loved it. I honestly, I really enjoyed making those videos. I completed the demo.
It did feel like Kingdom Come in terms of the story, I felt. I'm not one that plays many single-player games, but when I was playing it, I felt I wouldn't say I was incredibly engaged, but I was almost engaged, which I think is where they need to be for their first sort of demo. So yeah, I would say it's a pretty decent start to a game.
Yeah, I think that if they keep developing it, I think it's good because they had the camaraderie. Yeah, they had the camaraderie down really well. Like Tom's character and those two other people worked really well together, and I think they had that Henry and Hans kind of relationship, which was really good. I think that game's going to go places if they can clean it up a bit. Get more voice actors. I think the voice actors in the game are actually really good.
Yeah, I think the voice actors are good. Yeah, definitely.
Pretty big talent in there. They had people from The Witcher. They had people from Mass Effect.
Well, that was the thing that kind of confused me because obviously the voice actors gave it that legitimacy, but the actual. It didn't really fit with the game because there was and there was also a lot of variation with the quality of the microphones used. You can tell it was done in lockdown remotely.
I think there was one point where you could hear traffic behind Henry. I was like, sorry, it's a car's going past.
They should have just committed to that and added a car going past in the background.
There are so many other. I don't know how far you played through it, but there are so many little references. There's the wagon that sells stuff, and it's this he's like this salesman, and he has a wagon with the yellow exclamation mark from Warcraft above him, but it's painted on the wagon, so it's right above him from the right angle, and that was really funny. I like that joke. The person that is the salesman is blatantly a reference to the guy who owns Activision, Bobby Kotick, I think. He looks very similar to him, and he's obviously known for being a scumbag, basically, and earning lots of money and firing people. So, yeah, he's not a great person. But I like that was a reference to that. And the fact that when you talk to him, he even says, I have this really fancy weapon, but you have to give me 5 wolf pelts, 3 special flowers. And it was like, this is just a quest from Warcraft. And then my character says, we're not doing that. Fantastic. That's a great joke.
No, that's good. Yeah.
The comedy in it's really good. But no, Emperor's Own, highly recommend it. Demo free on Steam. It's completely available.
It's free as well, which is mad. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, definitely.